Live with Stacey Dales with the Viking side of the story here, getting ready for TNF. Hello, Stacey. The story here today, we'll get to the game in a second. The fact that Adrian Peterson wasn't in pads, didn't have a helmet, but he was actually out there on that field doing work. Stacey, what do we know?
Yeah, everybody's abuzz about Adrian Peterson, even his teammates. Alex Boone, who we just heard from in that soundbite, Andrew, he was surprised to see Adrian Peterson out here with the head athletic trainer, Eric Sugarman, running sprints, running drills on the sideline. He is eligible, by the way, to return at this point, but he has to practice for a certain amount of time. So for everybody out there wanting to see Adrian Peterson, don't expect to see him this week, but a positive sign. He does want to come back, by the way, and play in December. Another guy who was out here today, Sam Bradford, tweaked his ankle yesterday. A lot of people were concerned. Don't be concerned. He was just fine, though limited today. And then Stephon Diggs, another guy on the injury report, missed the game I was at last week in Detroit because of knee injury. He told me in the locker room today he's going to play in this game, so he's excited to get ready for his first time ever against these Dallas Cowboys, who everybody's talking about as currently what many think are the best team in the NFL right now.
Exactly. We just talked, Stacey, about with Jane there about Ezekiel Elliott. The Cowboys are not going to lighten the workload there. I know in that building, on that practice field, goal number one this week is finding a way to slow down or to stop Ezekiel Elliott. What are they saying?
You know, Andrew, every week I talk to defensive players, and the whole key every week on everybody's game plan is got to stop the run. It has never been more apparent for a team than these desperate Minnesota Vikings. Dallas Cowboys, they run the ball, as Jane said, more than any other team in the National Football League, over 50% of the time. So in talking to Brian Robeson, veteran defensive end with these guys, and a very good defense, by the way, these Vikings that get after the passer, they've got to stop the run. When I spoke to Everson Griffin from this defensive line, they are impressed with these two rookies, Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. It's his balance, it's his vision. These guys play beyond their years. The players in this locker room know it, and what I find most interesting is that you didn't just have today, Andrew, defensive players talking about this prolific Dallas offense with these two rookies. You had the offensive players, Alex Boone, Kyle Rudolph. Their biggest key in this game, they got to control the ball because, as you know, the Dallas Cowboys, they possess the ball more than any other team in this league here through 13 weeks. So controlling the ball and staying on the field will be just as important for this Minnesota offense on Thursday.